these actors see an opportunity where people are staying at home. That represents an ocean of opportunity for good and for bad from a disinformation standpoint, because people are what they call wired. They are wired constantly. They are much more consuming content and news and pieces of information much more broadly than they were previously.
Because you've got a large audience, it provides a large opportunity for nefarious actors to use it as a hook to either push new types of disinformation narratives or to connect long-standing disinformation narratives to exploit this new opportunity. The actual information on it isn't clear. So that's why it's a great space for disinformation, because even the experts who are trying their very best to define it and to explain it and to help publics don't have all the information. It's exacerbated by the fact that the point of origin of the virus, the country that it came from, China, has not been completely transparent about it.
You can literally create people from the ground up. That's why we look at the problem of visual manipulation as a really uprising problem and threat.
So we have to start at that point, look at it and say, okay, which of these are false personas that are attempting to direct the conversation and why? And so these technology companies like Cyabra and like others that we use can help us identify that and then reverse engineer it and bring it back to the source. Cyabra is actually one of the organizations that have really done a good job at doing that, kind of identifying the information and just presenting it to you in a way that you can best make a decision about it. The private sector can move much more quickly. They're developing AI products and machine learning products and big data analysis products that government just simply by its very nature cannot go out and design themselves, just like we don't go out and design the office furniture.
A lot of them are suffering. It's absolutely insane. It's becoming more and more accessible, meaning that anyone can go into that system of ours that has been created a few years ago and can skew with the public opinion, for better or for worse. So absolutely, the private companies are being targeted and are being skewed by bad and fake actors. No doubt in my mind. We're seeing this on a weekly basis.
Course of human history, have we ever been able to stop people from lying? They're just lying better, and they're lying on a medium that has a global reach and moves faster. A very slippery slope. The remedy for speech that is false is speech that is true.
It is simply a cat and mouse play. We'll get better at something, but they will too. The addressable market for a company like Cyabra or any other similar company like Cyabra is, I'd like to say, almost endless. The more companies we have trying to solve that huge problem for the private and the public sector, the better we are at understanding it, and the better we are at moving towards a more mature and getting to the last pieces of the puzzle to solve it through technology. I'm optimistic.